I wanna thank you, God. I wanna thank you, God. Hey yo, handouts, open palms, fake hugs, open arms, go rope chains. We bust down frozen charms, playing in the front. I played the back like golden arms, thought I was low. Backwoods sending off smoke alarms, Autobahn, open charge, still trapping, toting arms, quoting songs, watching O's floating in open jars. All that Owen shit dead, no more Owen R's. Niggas put an 8 on that shit, we put a 4 on ours. Last rat that opened this track had to change his God. Last nigga fucked up my pack. Got a broken arm, broken bond, and unspoken rules was never spoken on. The leak was sprung after that shit. We only spoke in tons, dope with guns, dope with tons. The first time I opened one, I almost cut the shit from the top. Young and fucking dumb, my niggas still smoke like Snoop. With one fucking lung, got plug, ran off on his plug, and life is 0-1. It's like we just lost game 1. We now 0-1.
All you guys, you just got a raise.
Raise?
Yeah. Instead of 10%, you're gonna get 15.
Jesus, 15%? It's an extra 200 grand.
That's right. Fuck it. Do whatever you want with it. Have a nice life. I'm out.
C's in the front,
Finito.
let the beat bump.
Last fucking
Brand
part.
in the
Go
back,
out to California.
all over the track. Hey yo,
Starting
dope
life
and
with my
gram,
kid.
sold for the low. Smoking soda can, sold the stamp, sold the TV. Even sold the van, paid the man, you owe the man. You took the gram and shook the grams, he took the chance. He even showed you how to cook the grams, you took the plan. Took the oath, then you took the stand, took the deal. Even thanked the agent and shook his hand. That's why we don't open the books to every crook and fan. Raise it, not open the door to let the witness in. That crystal in, the pistols in, a brick of white, a brick of tan. Stuffed inside of Michelin, another day in Michigan. Niggas gon' frown when they see us. I bet they bitch agreeing. The plug let me hold it through COVID. He had them chickens in, niggas still owe it, they know it. Pay that ticket then, a dozen shooters laying like eggs. Where your chicken lives, soon as the bitch pop out, we gon' stick it in.
There's a line, you gotta wait. Here, you want some?
Chef the half with the left, and the 80 was the extras, blessings. Now I got an 80 in all testers. Pull up in Tesla, tossing testers out the Tesla. Last nigga that test me was resting with the rest. I made a mess in a mess hall. The mop made a mess on me. Trusted the trustee, that could have been a death on. By the time they get to the old side, next subject. We just got that meth in. We looking for a test subject. Neff said his moms do meth. She on the west, fuck it, parking. I hopped in with Neff. Lit the rest of the Dutch up scenes out of Breaking Bad. Shaking glass, I'll never bucket. Next subject. Neff surfers and bucket flipping, O's and fifth and hove every bop. Pumping was wave, jumping cut, 20 dimes out the 3. I barely made something till I met that plug in the D. Said he was me's cousin, swear I cut 48 grams off each onion. Made it cross the border, time to score, thank the Lord. Meet me at the port, Gerald Ford, all aboard. I got ushers in the trap, that'll lead you to the holy. Bless your moms with a blow. She came back and tried to blow me, start searching the bezel. Usher Raymond back in 03, y'all month I'm charging 8 for 24. Kobe, rest in peace to them bricks that burn, don't hold engine. Bunch of young dumb niggas trying to learn without listening. Can't tell me shit, can't tell me wit. A fleet of unmarks, no less than 6. You can't sell me shit, I sell this shit. That's what Santos said when I tried to sell him nicks. He took me to the plug that sell him bricks. Back when I was copping 9, selling nicks and 9-6. God's kitchen, 5 loaves, 2 fishes, do the dishes. Whipping white crucifixion, I'ma stretch it and serve them all with perfection. And watch me whip this shit with no fork, like Majestic. All the times I touched her, I could've been arrested. Had my hands all over that girl, I molested. Digi brung it back in his boots once from Texas. Me and Bae was back and forth so much we memorized the exit. Get gas at 49, make a stop at 29. On the way back, slow down at 55. The narcs are always waiting, the narcs are always hating. Had narcos in my living room before the Netflix making. Got dope in my DNA, my heart before it keep. Stash in my nursery was 23 in me. Bricks in my bloodstream, whipping the whole thing. Fresh off the Gulf Stream, straight to his house king. Here birds and mansions, east and west wing. You can barely find the door, how the fuck you gon' find the key? God's kitchen, 5 loaves, 2 fishes, do the dishes. Whipping white crucifixion, I'ma stretch it and serve them all with perfection. And watch me whip this shit with no fork. Watch me whip this shit with no fork. whip this shit with no fork, like Majestic.
All the rules you don't want to break, omerta is probably the most important. Omerta is a code of silence that forbids mafiosi to speak about the mafia to anyone who is not a member. That's why mafiosi talk as little as possible, and even then, rarely unambiguously. This rule goes so far that a mafioso can't even introduce himself to another one. Introductions can only be made by a third mafioso who already knows them both.
And you all know how I'm gonna vote, with all respect.
Yeah.
But it was somebody else. I'm well aware of that.
TCP,
Oh, Jesus, but I'm not holding
Twin Season. Yo. I had a whole bunch of shit I was gonna say, but I ain't gonna say that shit. You know I'm coming sideways. Per usual. Fuck with me. I'm not a player, I just fuck a lot. Cuban cigars, nigga puff a lot. Survival of the fittest. I do the puff dance and rock buffies. Nothing more, get you niggas shot and then snuff them, it's nothing. Not for nothing, I've been waiting, I'm hella patient, but hate to be held up. It's Helly Hansen, rock the Vanson, advancing the Pelly, got these bitches dancing. Pilates, big bodies prancing in the mansion. Ate the toppers on the rooftop, no tap dancing. Ain't no shucking and jiving, vibing, shuck the oysters. Shaking hands with shareholders, never been opposed to Willie getting over. You might get loads of advice from niggas who never really did it. Fuck them, I've been committed, 5 cities kidding. My side bitch with it, forget it.
You wanna spread your wings a little bit with other deals? Fine, be my guest. Just never confuse your position
4
with your
trappers,
best
1
interest.
car. None of us got L's. We take turns behind the wheel and drive our own sales. Acts tight about the time I had fiends in the line. 10 bricks with the angel stamp, I take that as a sign. Bless tenfold, 6 in the blender, make 10 more. Break the other 4 in the zones, keep 10 holes. Flipped up, left my laptop open, so now my kids know exactly how to use a compressor. The brick coke, I wanted to rip John, show Junior how to maneuver. Or if he learned his pops was a mobster through computers. Call my shooter coming out the Azuka with his ruler. Caught red-handed, 2 bodies on his Ruger. The lawyer said he making a deal with the prosecutor, so now I gotta hire a shooter for my shooter. Nice bishops and rooks all ready to ride, but what I need is more pawns that's ready to die. 8 pawns on your front line for the team, and every one of these pawns a die to be king. If you ever on a deal when they hand you new bills, just know that you're seconds away from doing years.
Goes without saying, but you may have noticed that something goes without saying. It just means you said it. So, somebody cut me loose, I cut them loose. That's a punishment enough, huh?
I'm just rolling up this L and waiting on the sales to come. Now I'm smoking on this L and waiting on the sales to come. I'm just looking out for 12 and waiting on the sales to come. The postman just dropped off the mail and any second now the sales to come. Over the pot, making a rock, that's invention, open the spot. Next to your spot, that's intention, open the block. I know when it's dropped, that's intuition. Set me down and said, we got enough, that's intervention. God's kitchen, but it's hotter than hell. And this bitch is all for sale, put your soul on the scale. And this bitch, politicians, calling my cell, they need a fix. I had Bosco in that cheap hotel, getting lit 20 for 20, but they wasn't 20s, they was nicks. You got 20 for selling the 20. In 86, I was poor, but that corner store made me rich. Selling girl, got hold of that boy, made a switch, I had a plug who wasn't a plug, he was a fence but had a plug who really was plugged across the fence. I sold drugs to all of my relatives, I admit I paid tithes with the money from the sedatives. I flip and inflict pain on the expletive and repent. I had to check the tracking numbers on the prayers that I sent, cause I just found 2 extra pounds in the bell. That's a gift, 1,000 trips and never lost 1 load. That's a myth, over the pot, making it rock. That's invention, open the spot. Next to your spot, that's intention, open the block. I know when it's dropped, that's intuition. Set me down and said, we got enough, that's intervention. I'm just rolling up this L and waiting on the sales to come. Now I'm smoking on this L and waiting on the sales to come. I'm just looking out for 12 and waiting on the sales to come. The postman just dropped off the mail and any second now the sales to come. Over over the pot, making a rock. That's invention, open the spot. Next to your spot, that's intention. Dear God, this shit been hard. As a brick, the pandemic got the prices of raw. Kinda stiff, I built the ark like Noah did before it hit, and then stashed 2 birds and 2. You catch my drift, got the spot open 9 to 9. That's the shift, we was down. Bottom of the ninth, they had the pitch, dropped the 9 to the bottom of the pot and found a glitch. Type of game can't be streamed or watched, found on Twitch. Fuck around with these niche colognes, found a niche. It's been years since the police hounds found a scent. Caught dog with them circles, ain't been around it since. I went through the papers, I finally found the snitch. It's a circus, I'm just hoping these clowns found a tent. We hopeless, searching my dog, found a vent. Your mother brought your little sister to me on the strip and told me she'll make her suck my dick for a hit. God's kitchen, but it's hotter than hell. And this bitch is all for sale, put your soul on the scale. In this bitch and rolling up this L and waiting on the sales to come. Now I'm smoking on this L and waiting on the sales to come. I'm just looking out for 12 and waiting on the sales to come. The postman just dropped off the mail and any second now the sales to come.
See, I already know what y'all out there thinking. You like, all these niggas talking about trafficking, cooking dope, and God all in the same sentence, right? Yeah, the music dope too though, but I always knew I wasn't that smart. It was God's grace that kept his hand on me, kept me covered, you know what I'm talking about? God's kitchen, nigga. Yeah, God's fan club. Yeah. I would share the definition of extras to you squares, but probably wouldn't even listen. But you was waiting for me to say something else? Man, this joint hard. I ain't said nothing else, man.
Straight ballin'. Got to give us ballin'. I'm up before the sunrise, first I grab a pot, grab the bags and a razor, pour the soda out the box, learn to blow up cane, things change kinda fast, want the power and respect, gotta first get the cash in the phone, switching lanes, blowing flames out the ass, no peeking in God's kitchen, the windows are stained glass, 6 range stove, I can bloat it with the gas, be fruitful and multiply, turn a quarter to a half, left to get the soda like the keys in the past, so I cooked it on the propane grill, in the grass, make your pain be champagne, dripping off a stripper's ass, flipping work outside the church, while the sheep went to mass, all the logos on the load, the mobile unit on cast, gave a test to the chan, he tested and it passed, so if I wanna make a billion, gotta stay dealing, a new practice called a body, so today I made a killing, camel down like chameleons, we blending in the block, it's a clever disguise, when you're dodging all the ops, be a mogul or mogul bitch, I'm trying to be more than rich, you gotta own the shit, that you can't sell dope to get rather die, making money, then live poor, legal, started with a half ounce, I made it to a kilo, I'm pretty sure it's the American way, a retired drug dealer, no 401k, hey, you straight ballin', straight ballin', gotta give us ballin'. You still on parole, but still on the road, roller, still roll, running bricks, yeah, pick, got me rollin', my life in the rear view, I steer with a clear view, trying to stash me a meal, to let it sit till it meal, to build a system against you, it's a million ways to kill you, but still you can scream to God, he can hear you, always see your car speeding fast when you riding by, for doing time, watching time fly, for all my motherfucking niggas in the penitentiary, quarantined in they cells locked, 1 to 23, gave blood, 1 to 20, he was only 17, came home when he was 30, mentally still a teen, surrounded by fiends, eventually became a king, told me nothing come to sleepers but a motherfucking dream, upstream, learn to swim and sink with the fishes, sharks on a nigga back, missing me by inches, and they say how did you survive, paying 50 for a pie in the city where they really 35, gotta flip it 30 times, flipping plies in the real tea, cause Mayweather ain't the only one, Bill B, rich and ballin', straight ballin', gotta give us ballin'.
They just told they got 100, right? Come, you got more than 100, man. More than 100? Yeah. No, it's 104.
They gotta count them all over again.
No, they just told him they got 100. They probably had 4 extras in there. We counted, right? We got to 100.
Man, just count them over, bro.
Fuck no, man, get your ass out of here, man. I done counted these bitches taking all that going in. 104. Like,
now it's 100 in the bag, 50 on the app, 9 in the pot, 10 in the mag, 40 on the scale, water to a well, water made it swell. Father taught me well, might've saw the bell, I might've saw the hell, I might've sold it all. From dry water kill, Mr. Candle Wax, amber salt, baking soda 12. Call me making sales, but the field test failed. The field first yield, the pill press hell, the pro meth sale, the dope just fell. Fuck just got the new compressor off, I wish it took a year. Lab waiting on the print, said I wish it took a year. Selling fishing gear, on a mission with the steel. If I miss him with the steel, I'ma stick him with the shield. Take this fucking fishing knife and stick it in his gills. Toss him off the fishing boat, leave him sleeping with the seals. Went from sleeping in them sails to sleeping in the hills. In the 6-room villa with some vanilla in them heels. I've been sitting on the wheel, I was sitting on the hood. Rich sitting on pictures, he was shitting on the hood. Now we sitting on the stoop, broke, licking on the wood. Chicken on your hood, the whole flock dying. Corners hot as chicken grease, the whole block frying. The way that bird flew, you thought it was a virus. 5% tint, the hit of 5%. Told me the day's math is a 30-round clip. They had sticky in the sticks, sticking to the script. 10 toes down, 50 months stint, 50 on the vent, 70%. Stash box Glock 27 in the vent. The block's 27, so the plug came and went. The spot got hit, so the cops came and went. Selling dope got us evicted, but don't pay the rent. Future dim as shit, met a plug, now we lit. Nigga failed gym every semester, now we flip without a zip, down assist. I chip it off the brick, don't trip, give me another nick. I show you how to whip, powder bricks, pound inside the whip. That's a power trip to hide the scent. I hit every brick with the power stick, deodorant. He know the scent of an open brick.
A ver, una pica, verga. No, ya.
Otro, verga.
Bien bueno. En el pillor, bobo.
Oh, hey, for everybody that's just joining in, what up, though? And welcome back for those that's still locked in. We want to thank everybody for tuning in to 104 Point Live. Tonight's rendition, God's Kitchen, is brought to you in part of Digi's Fish Fry. Now, he wants to apologize because he heard a few of y'all got sick last week off the extra batter, but still, nobody fries fish like Big Digi's Fish Fry.
Side effects may include diarrhea, dizziness, drowsiness, dry mouth, hanging mouth, burnt bottom lip, itchiness, loss of kids, loss of wages, loss of home and motor vehicles, headache, insomnia, weight loss, slur of speech, burst of energy.
But still, nobody fries fish like Digi's.
seven 1991. Tearing up the streets like it's 1991. The plug on line 2, but the mule on line 1. He coming across the state line now with 9 I'm chipping off the split till Digi tell me my 9 done. This magic bullet grinding like the cliffs till the swine come. Stepping off the plate, wait till you see my wind up. I threw 8 bars, closing out with the 9th one. Pulling pies out the oven, I let it cool, then I slice them. Even though I whipped it, you can still see the icing. I'm nice with the Nassau, I'm one of the nicest. My Chicago connect showed me how to mic it. Mic check. I check the mic and I ice it. Let it sit inside the fridge while I calculate prices. Price check. Take it out the fridge and let it dry on the rice. Just used the bag on while they was dripping. Said the shit way nice wet.
Get the pot, grab a soda, cold water. We gon' chill it. Add the mix to the soda, you know he gon' kill it. Get the pot, grab a soda, cold water. We gon' chill it. Add the mix to the soda, you know he gon' kill it. Get the pot, grab a soda, cold water. We gon' chill it. Stab the girl with the fork, you know he gon' hit it. It's magic, it's magic.
Get the razors, get the cut, get the press, get the scale, get the sealer, that's the prep. Meet the dealer, meet the shooter, meet the chef. You met the worker, still ain't met the boss yet. Strengthen up my wrist. Doing dips on my knife set, cooking fish 2 at a time. And I just hit my knife set. Stretch the Yola like a yoga. All I do is watch white stretch. Had them pink, tan, and yellow, but for me it's the white set. Mister, tell me if it's good, auntie, where your pipe at? Give me a dime for every time I was asked where my wife at. I be rich in a motherfucker and I wouldn't have to slice crack. Gotta slice it from the side and not the top. When you slice that, it's like that. Anything I lost, got it right back. You never take a loss with a boss, get it right back. It's back right.
You will tell God that you will be saved and you will rob him for his cross. What, $3 here?
Grab a soda, cold water, we gon' chill it. Add the mix to the soda, you know he gon' kill it. Get the pot, grab a soda, cold water, we gon' chill it. Add the mix to the soda, you know he gon' kill it. Get the pot, grab a soda, cold water, we gon' chill it. Stab the girl with the fork, you know he gon' hit it. It's
he'll be there. 1, 2, 3. Is it 5 o'clock free crack giveaway? What time is it?
It's 5 o'clock.
Did I miss the 5 o'clock free crack giveaway? I'm in trick. This is ridiculous. What is going on in here? We get crack at the end? Oh, y'all act like crack is so bad. Well, like the good book says, let he who is without sin throweth the first rock, and I shout, smoketh it.
Not about to smoke me out tonight, so y'all fellas are done. I'll be downstairs.
So we making a beat right here.
Nigga, I am not trying to.
Just open the door.
Man, y'all always just open the door and then just y'all niggas. Ew. Just say no.
You don't want the whole smell like weed.
Man.
Here it is.
Man.
We're smoking, bro.
You know?
Definitely know a lot about that.
You know, you smoke too much of that shit. That shit gonna rob you of your ambition.
You getting high already?
Let's smoke a O for OJ, OG and OJ. Zenny took my nigga away. God ain't no way. God made a way, by the way, when there was no way. Rolled up a O in the J's. It's a slow day. Roll a rosé for Renee. Call her Oye's. God put a plug in my face when there was no yay. I used to get pounds of consignment without a copay. But fuck working minimum wage, a slave for low pay. Cause we do what we gotta do, not what we wanna do. Filling out apps, got an interview for a job or two. They say they hiring fellas, pray the drug screen is optional. Cause honestly, my piss is dirtier than a prostitute. I smoke a lot of fruits, guzzle Skittles and Zowers. That purple punch is good, but it ain't fucking with ours. To pass by the hours, I will practice my role. Somebody stole my lighter like the shit on the stove.
Kool-Aid flavors, I cater, my neighbors must be wondering. Phone steady jumping, them numbers, we keep them coming in. Held it down for summers, no wonder we went to Wonderland. Contraband turned legal here, but I'm trapping different strands. Always have, always been, always win, cause they always end. 2010, use Jaws as my marketing. Bills for the ball, cars, fluid ounce, mason jars, flew it out and threw it out. We ain't never had a problem.
We rollin' smoking blunts on repeat the whole week, cause that Supreme Purple Punch ain't cheap. The whole street think Rand get the shit so cheap. Used to see how he roll woods right out the peat. It's so sweet, like a pan right red the whole week. It don't compete, call it strong, but the shit so weak. These bowls reek from the trunk, smell those from the seat. So indiscreet, we tried both, but we got both beat. My slow speech means Friday the 13th, broke my pirate. Pulling hoes off the garbage disposal, pray for my wrist. We switched the drop to 54th and Myers. Every felony, I swear I got richer. You see my pliers for the fiends who used to freebase with ether and caught fire. For the teens who gladly stood on them corners, don't know our nighters. For the plugs who put race aside when picking suppliers. Before we talk drugs, please check if money wire. Prior green dots, we was paying the plug through money wires. A pair in the spare, a good year and money tires. Money trees, then we burning the leaves. Money fires, this nigga still indicting himself in every line. I won't stop until the prosecutor quoting my lines. I got 4 getting wet, another 4 drying, and I only cook 6 out the motherfucking 9. You say your man wrist better than mine, bitch you lying. My wrist roof Chris, his wrist Jimmy John, Jordan 2 Just Dines, Corona with crushed lines. I'm crushing, Kush Buzz the plug, crushing lines. The dope playing plain, but we dress it up for the runway, 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 runway. Put that girl in the skirt, got her dressed like Easter Sunday, 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 Sunday. My guy side high said no dope on Sundays, 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 Sundays. So I'm on my way to church, but first I gotta. I had that rose gold Jesus hanging on gold Francos. That fish scale sparkle, battered in gold panko. The mule Ola's Eastwood running on old ankles. On all y'all young niggas necks like gold angels. Ryan choosing bows, had the ties with the gold halo. Offered me and Digi a key that we couldn't pay for. Dropped it off, then came back for his money the same day. Though road trips with my old chick zips all in the A-ho. She wanted to hit the outlet, instead I hit the plug. Soon as we hit the 8-0, like what up with that yayo? My man's in transit to peak and just slapped the Waco. Your Honor gave him 12, he do 10. Day for day though in the kitchen like the gym 2 a days. Watching the Waco, fill the house with white girl, then burn it down like Waco. Sold out, left to get more, they couldn't wait though. So I sold every crumb in the bag and let the shit go. And I don't playing plain, but we dress it up for the runway, 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 runway. Put that girl in the skirt, got her dressed like Easter Sunday, 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 Sunday. My guy side high said no dope on Sundays, 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 Sundays. So I'm on my way to church, but first I gotta.
One of the topics that comes up a lot with, it came up just the other night, and I know it's gonna come up when I mean, a lot of people think that like, well, you can kill a lot of people and you can do a lot of drugs, but
well, see, Nick like me, Nick ain't never killed nobody.
You would never hurt anybody. But in any event, what I'm saying is like, you can do a lot of stuff, but a lot of people feel that no matter what you do, if you rat or snitch, that's worse. I mean, what do you guys think about that? Because I know that, you know, both.
Well, you want me to go first?
Yeah, go.
I never in my life, not to this day, testified on nobody. I never testified on nobody in my life. Dad on some bitch in the world can say I ever got up on the stand again.
I wasn't gonna talk about that indictment, cause I ain't think y'all was gonna like it. And I wasn't focused on the rhyming. You not gonna hear no bars talking about no diamonds. Now close your eyes. I'm in the bed with this chick, she get a call that the marshals is at my mama's crib. I put my head down, my bitch said snap out of it, I got a way out. Yo, you moving with my sister, she going way south. Who the hell taking me from my daughter and my 4 sons? To make it worse, this paperwork is saying George Young. This one hurt it, cause I knew him since elementary. Now he tryna have me jammed up in the penitentiary. It's fucked up, cause I knew what the gang came with. Everything, the money, the bitches, the cars, I mean everything. Indictment, murders, robberies, everything. I never fold, I'm married to the gang. Wedding ring. Now I'm in this hick town with like 6 pounds. I met a chick down south who helped me sit down, facing 2 fighter lights. Cause you scared to shake the dice. You told cause I robbed you and bought a bitch down, make it right. How the fuck do your lame ass even sleep at night? Went from I got the cheapest price to let me speak the vice. You snitch, nigga, I read everything you did, nigga. I can't believe you took all of us from our kids, nigga. What, you was scared to do a bid, nigga? Well guess what, after all of that telling you still did, nigga. You begged to be in this cocaine business, then had niggas using my name and rat in the same sentence. I was gonna take my lawyer, have it settled in the morning, but he said that paperwork read you a credible informant, meaning you worked so long, feds believe everything you told them. So since you said I sold keys, the feds believe I sold them. Fast forward, haven't spoke to my family in like 5 years. I cried tears like how will my people know if I die here? I called my mama like I'm finna turn myself in, feeling like I lost, but I don't give a fuck who else win. Contact my lawyer, let him know my freedom lying in his hand. He called me back saying George got caught, I ain't understand. So what that mean? He said I'm filing a motion to dismiss without his statements, no indictments, nothing would exist. So you telling me that the informant is no longer credible? He was going to them grand jurors, lying to them federals, and to think I could have turned your green ass into a vegetable. You told on your own plug you better stay away from Mexico. Here's something else you probably knew about. The same DA you talked to is the one who had my case throughout. Now close your eyes, picture me laying in that living room. Can't believe this shit is true, still feeling a bit confused. Fuck tit for tat, I'm just giving facts. But you good, cause you live in the city where they don't do shit to rats. You gotta live with yourself, I rose to greatness, never speaking this shit again. These are my closing statements, case closed.
They'll turn on you.
When it comes to testifying, I testified. I gave him a woman of mine that I expected him to look out for, and I expected him to take care of her. I didn't expect him to start fucking
Goddamn, man. You sick of them lawyers down the street? Tired of them cement cramps in your cheek? I'm TT Gambling Associates. Got caught with a killer in the car, fingerprints on the rocket launcher, trying to run on number 9, FOC, your girl 2-timed you. Call TT. DUI, D&E, car coming out the window with the TV. Man, call TT. Yeah, call spending that 40 a night, and they hit you with a domestic fight. Man, call TT. It's TT Gambling Associates, located in the blue building on Green Street with the brown car in the driveway. If you don't see it, ask the black man out in front. He know where to find it. So remember, call TT, 616-432. Don't call me, goddammit, I'll call you. We'll find you.
Just some cake shit, when cake shit get crazy, got the safe in the basement. Switching the old ones for the new ones, changing faces. Storing the wine cellar, collecting the age of ace, and the age is still chasing. This case is ancient, the angels watching over, seen the load and almost fainted on the road to the rich school Jeep, but he was famous. Niggas ain't fans if they ain't got that ace of spade shit. The Mac gold plate, the AK stainless. My dog been home, still hot shank in his anus. We cranked through the gates even after the Jakes raided. Their victim said we got 7 days to vacate it. I waited. The package came and I waited. I whipped it and it walked on water. God the greatest. I Gmail God for help and God saved us. Asked him for a favor and prayed that he find favor. He answered my prayers and saved me, my savior. The coke coming layers, the weight coming flavors. In the street I got a master, not a minor or a major. Talk and run, I'm on the same one 20 years later. Haters. Tearing down the system, destroying and rebuilding. They poisoning the children, they closing in, I feel them. I know it's them, I feel them. We know it's in the building, the load is in the ceiling. The code is still revealing. I wrote again and smoked again and wrote again. We building, deploying and deploying, installing and instilling. Manual compressing, vacuum sealing. Spent 300,000, bet I bagged 2 million. Rag roof ceiling, through the snag tube, grilling, spilling all mine. Bring your drunk singing, how you seen the niggas can't wait to start telling. That's August Alcina, Forest Alpina. Doors had a beamer, had to think for trap queen since flowing out Gina. Coochie land hitters in the tours with 4 Nina. Spilled his brands on I-4 with a mess, call it cleaners. No women, no kids, those rules was for the dreamers. These killers that shoot that bitch and that baby while breastfeeding. 60 for the chinks, 30 for the beaners. That's a call to the brinks and a trip to the cleaners.
That's right, y'all.
Together I pray. I pray to the Lord to let me see the next day. I pray to the Lord, Jesus, please make a way. I pray it don't jam when I squeeze it to spray. I swear them niggas gon' pay. Free my niggas, I pray. I pray so much I turn gray. With Peter Quillin, I pray. With Troy Caesar, I pray. Me and Digi, we pray. We prayed through a cage, we both prayed through a raid. Hands cuffed, knees bent, heads bottles, we pray. I pray they didn't see my face. I pray I didn't leave a trace. I pray they didn't see my place. I pray the witness see straight. I pray the shipment ain't late. I pray the flipping and wait. I pray. I pray.
I wish the world could share the view.
I pray.
I wish the world could share the view.
I pray. With both hands together, I pray. Give glory to the Lord for keeping us safe. I pray to the Lord, I try to pray every day. I pray it don't jam when I squeeze it to spray. I pray it flip to a cake. I pray the ticket is straight. I whip 6 and an 8 and still flipping in state. Yeshua is great. My God never late. He always on time. Check the day and the date. God held you together. You was ready to break. Are you gonna do whatever it takes? Said it might take a 5, prayers taking an 8. In the drop we do whatever, move whatever that shakes. God gon' speak, don't miss what he say. The shooter don't speak, don't miss when he spray. My nigga locked away, praying 5 times a day. His son 12, he was 2 when they took him away. I pray. I pray.
I wish the world could share the view.
I pray.
I wish the world could share the view.
iPray.